There is a heightened security presence at some high-profile locations around the U.S. today. Madison Square Garden in New York is one. The Garden, like the arena in Manchester, has a corridor leaving the building that feeds directly into the subway. Security experts say there is always a concern about major events as targets for terrorists because they present the biggest number of potential casualties.
KCAL9's Randy Paige is at LA Live, which presents its own security challenges for law enforcement here. Randy?
Juan, we want to make it clear we are at LA Live in Staples Center not to single this venue out, but to simply say this is very much like many other places in Southern California that have certain things in common. If you come here at the right time, like many other places, after a sports event, for example, or a concert, you'll find a whole bunch of people, a lot of people in a very small space, much like the concert venue in Manchester, England yesterday. In this latest chapter in the terrorist playbook, a soft target is chosen, and the suicide bomber doesn't even try to get inside the security perimeter. He just waits until the concert is over and he is surrounded by people leaving the show. Then he detonates the shrapnel-loaded bomb. A terror scenario which could also happen here.
California, and particularly Los Angeles, is full of large crowds.
Chief Beck said law enforcement needs to get better at detecting these devices in large public areas. First, with the help of dogs who can sniff out the explosives or the bomb-making residue on a bomber's clothing. And the chief says after an attack like this, there's always the concern about a copycat attack anywhere in the world, including Los Angeles.
All venues where large numbers of people congregate, you will see an increased presence. You will see more canine detection dogs deployed.
The deadly bombing in Manchester is the latest example of a target chosen for a maximum number of victims and a minimum of security.
The only way that we will ever become safer, given the nature of these soft target threats, is by having more information come to the police department when people become aware of it. The safest neighborhoods are those where people look after each other.
You've heard Charlie Beck say it before. If you see something, say something. What does that mean? It means anything that seems out of the ordinary or suspicious. Whether you work for a U-Haul company and someone's buying a big truck and no apparent reason for it, a hardware store where people are buying things that could be used to make some kind of device, or just simply you're at a concert and something doesn't feel right. The LAPD and all of the other law enforcement agencies here in Southern California are saying if you come across anything like that, pick up the phone and call 911. Let's go back to you.
All right, Randy, thanks so much. And we will have continuing coverage of yesterday's attack in Manchester coming up on our sister station, CBS 2 News at 5 o'clock. How should parents talk to their kids about this news?